Hmm. Noisy neighbors. And it's, of course, right above my room, always. So it's my problem. I think the universe might be trying to push me out of this place. I keep trying to save money so I can travel. So, if the universe wants me out of here sooner, instead of noisy neighbors, how about you just, help me get a couple $1,000s without robbing a bank? I don't know what else I can do. I'm picking up pennies. I'm returning bottles. I'm trying to sell my plasma, but I don't think with my low iron that's going to be accepted. I'm going to try. We'll see. I just think I'm frustrated today because I feel like I keep getting these same, and I know it's a lesson. You know when the same thing happens over and over again and you just keep reacting the same way, that it's probably a lesson from the universe to like, hey, we're going to try this again, and I want you to try something different this time. And even though I know that's the note from the director of the universe, I can't seem to react any different. I mean, I'm more aware of my reactions. I don't get as angry or, falling into a tizzy as I used to. I feel it. I seem to process it quickly. And then I breathe. But if it wants me to choose a completely different reaction, I don't think I can do that. I have a pimple here again. Why is it always under your nose? It hurts so bad. Super pretty. Honestly, I don't know why I don't have a boyfriend. Today, I won't get into specifics, but it's something where, like, I would have reacted differently a little bit in the past, where I might have pouted but, like, gave in. And now I don't give in, but I still feel like I'm getting it wrong. But if what I'm supposed to do is the opposite of what I'm doing, I don't think I can ever do that, which means I'm going to constantly fail this lesson, which means I'm going to experience this lesson again and again and again, until finally I'm so worn down that maybe just out of sheer exhaustion, I'll give in. But I'm not giving in because it feels like it feels wrong, that other reaction. Maybe it's not. Maybe I'm not being able to see it clearly. But I thought part of what I was supposed to also learn was to, like, value myself and say, I matter, and it would be nice if you thought about me more than last minute before asking things. I know sometimes that's not possible, and I think I'm intelligent and logical enough to be able to see that. I'm passionate enough. But today was just so clearly, I mean, I just mentioned last night about it, and it still felt like I was an afterthought. It was something last minute that I was kind of asked just out of Oh yeah, the Kara's in the house. Let's ask her. Forgot about her. Let's see if she wants to go. There's like 3 things in the world that I really enjoy doing. I like bowling. I'm not good at it, but I like to go bowling. I like putt-putt. Again, I'm not good at it, but I like going. There's not many other sports I like to participate in. And if people decide to go there, especially people close to me, I think they know that. I have these special places in my heart for them, that they would think of me sooner than as they're walking out the door. I don't know. I think that's what bothers me the most, is that feeling of being an afterthought. Because even though they said they just thought of it last minute, which is totally normal. I mean, normal people do things last minute. Not me, but normal, I said. But they were getting ready before that. My brother had to get dressed at some point. My sister was in the bathroom when I first got up, so she was getting ready. So why didn't anybody come into the bedroom and say to me at that point, like, hey, we decided we're going to go play putt-putt, do you want to come? Instead of asking me after I came out of my room to walk my dog, which made me feel like they only asked me because they saw me and didn't think to ask me more. It's not the end of the world, but it's hurtful. And this thing keeps coming up. And because it keeps coming up, it makes me think like I'm doing it wrong. That I'm not reacting properly. And I'm missing the lesson. Again. But I honestly don't know how else I can react to it. All I can think about is this scene from Signs. Whenever stuff like this happens. Maybe I'll put a clip in.
Merrill's a Class A screw-up. He would just swing that bat as hard as he could every time. Didn't matter what the coaches said. Didn't matter who was on base. He would just whip that bat through the air as hard as he could. Looked like a lumberjack chopping down a tree. Merrill here has more strikeouts than any 2 players.
You really got the strikeout record?
Felt wrong not to swing.
So I guess I'm just going to be the dunce of the class, the universal class. Lessons 101. I'm okay with that. Because until I get a tutor, which I've asked for repeatedly, one that's clear and concise, and that can tell me that's what you're doing wrong. One time, just mathematically, statistically, there has to be one time where I didn't get it wrong, but I'm actually right. I'm not very good with math, but I know that statistically, every dog has this day. Anyway. I hope you're doing okay. I hope you're learning your lessons easier than I am. And if you're having a hard time, know that at least I support you. Whatever way you need to go. You be you. I'll be me. But somehow we'll find our way through this maze, right? Things have been a little off the last couple days. Again, it could be. When things go off track like this out of nowhere for me, or there's no specific reason, I do tend to blame astrological reasons, which there are several things in retrograde, things coming into retrograde, a lot of things happening with my birth sign, my birth chart. And when you try to read ahead, it's like trying to prepare for an exam, but that's not going to help you reading ahead or studying. You really just don't know until you feel it. And the last couple of days I've just felt anxious, and for no particular reason. So, if you're feeling that, I'm sorry. Don't give up. Don't freak out. The best thing to do, I'm told, is more physical movement, which I've been outside twice today, and I think I'll be going out tonight for a long walk because I can't sleep. Not when it's like this. So buckle up, my friends of the void. I think it's just going to get a little darker first. But I've learned a lot in the dark, so I'm not as terrified of it as I used to be. So if you're having trouble, or you feel like you're in a pit of despair, if you feel like you're at the end of your rope, please reach out. If not to me, there's the numbers that I always post with everything that I've pinned to things for strangers you can talk to if you don't want to talk to me. Please just reach out, or just don't give up. If you want to hang in there yourself without talking to anybody, that's your choice. The only requirement is not giving up. So I will continue to send you hope and love and light until you can see the joy again. It's out there. So anyway, I love you, and just hang in there. I'm gonna try and do the same. Okay, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.